Okay guys, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Layla.
At 5, I need all cups, all water bottles away because we're ready to start the class. 1. Teaching has always been my passion, and I had never realized it until I did my practicum as a medical lab technologist. I enjoyed learning more than actually doing the job, and I realized that being a trainer was something more exciting for me, so I decided this was my calling. The new trend in education is to go just beyond the textbook, so you have to get students to be independent learners, to take responsibility, learn organization skills, and most importantly, on how to solve problems in everyday life. Before the school day starts, you have to prepare your lesson plans the night before to get an idea what you're coming to school to teach the kids. After that, you come to school ready in the morning to greet the students, to get them ready and excited about their day. You enter your classroom ready to administer your lesson plans, and it varies depending on what the kids know and do not know. So basically you end your class day assessing and you go from there. While administering the lesson plan, my role is a facilitator. That means that I should guide them by giving them a way of thinking rather than giving them knowledge, because these days they can get all knowledge on the internet. I spend time with the students basically in the break time to build a relationship with them, more than from just studying, but to build a relationship outside the classroom. The first challenge of the job is getting to know your learners at the beginning of the year. Every year you get a new set of students and you need to make sure that you reach all levels. You want them to see you as a person that's there to help them grow and learn, rather than the person giving them the homework, tests, and quizzes. Another challenge of the job is you have a classroom full of different learners. They all learn at a different level and according to each subject. So you need to make sure that you keep them engaged and motivated in order to let them get to the lesson in the end, and also to make sure that the goal is achieved.
Plants.
Plants! Very good. You need to have plants. Why is plants important to us? The most rewarding part of your job is going to be the great remarks you get from kids. Some will tell you they love you, others will tell you thank you for sharing your knowledge. The most important personality trait is that you have to be bubbly and very active and always ready for something new. Also, you need to be a very good communicator, not only to communicate at the level of the kids, but at the level of your colleagues as well, because you all work with the same goal. You also need to have agility, ready for change. Throughout the day, you're dealing with kids, so you have to be ready for anything that they want to do. And most importantly, you have to have the passion for education and the compassion to deal with kids. If you have all these personality, everything else just falls in place. There are a few ways to become an elementary or middle school teacher. The first thing you need to do is get a degree in a subject matter, like for example physics or math or English literature, and then you do a teaching diploma. After the teaching diploma, there's a practicum course that you take where you go into practice and you see at which level you feel more comfortable. I felt comfortable in the elementary area, so I went for the elementary section. Education never ends, so you should always keep up to the new trends, and that way you will never get bored. As a teacher, your schedule follows basically the school schedule. You have that extra time at home where you have to do the lesson plans, graded assignment, and plan for the next day. But the good news is you get the summer off, where you just spend it on finishing up the curriculum, but compared to other jobs, it's pretty good. Do what you love. Teaching teaches all professions, and as a teacher, you're able to change the future of the kids and shape the kids into what you want them to be later in life. So my advice to you is, if you love what you heard, go for it.